Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick review of the Samsung Galaxy J5. We have already done some video on this device previously when we got the testing unit of Samsung Galaxy J5. Now today we have got the Samsung Galaxy J5 retail unit, and this is the Indian retail box. If you plan to buy this phone, this is the box you will get. The MRP which is mentioned in the package is 13,900, and you will get a handset inside, a battery, a travel adapter, data cable, a stereo headset as well. And again, these are the things which you will get within the package, and the month of manufacturing is July 2015. And again, as we have learned that Samsung was facing some difficulties in manufacturing Samsung Galaxy J5 and J7, but now J5 is finally there in the market, and we will see when J7 comes to the market. As of now, the model which we have for the Samsung Galaxy J5 has 8 GB of internal storage, and it has a Super AMOLED display. It does have front LED flash as well. We have ultra power saving mode also supported. This is a 4G device, so it supports LTE as well, and it has a 1.2 GHz quad-core CPU, a high definition Super AMOLED display, 13 megapixel autofocus camera at the back, and 5 megapixel front camera, which is a fixed focus camera. And we have 8 GB memory, which we have already pointed out, and we have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and dual SIM functionality also supported. And this phone is also ready to run Samsung Knox, which is a proprietary Samsung application for enterprise. This is the model number of the device which will be coming to India. Let's open the package and see what we have inside. The package is very simple this time, because this is one of the most affordable Android phone from Samsung, so they have not done great things on the packaging. It is very simple. And the first thing which we get inside the package is the Samsung Galaxy J5, which looks nice, especially in white color. It doesn't look very different, but especially on the edges you can see there is slight difference in terms of design. This one is very similar to the other Samsung phone which I have seen earlier. We have already set up the device, and I have been using this device for the past 3 to 4 hours before doing this video. So I'm happy with the device as far as initial performance and usage is concerned. I did not face any issues on this retail device, which is definitely a good thing. Let's take a look what we have inside. And the first thing which we see inside after the device is the SAR certification guide, and this one actually mentioned the SAR values for this phone, which is 0.808 watt per kg, and this is the head SAR value. There is body SAR value is not mentioned. And then we have the quick start guide over there for this phone, and we have a regional lock guide, a warranty card, and that's it. Let me open this part and show you what we have inside apart from these things. If we take a closer look, we will be able to see the charger and the output current of it as well. And the output current from the charger is 1 ampere, as you can see. We have the standard headphones which come within the package. Again, the sound quality is not great from these headphones, but they are okay. Again, this kind of design which they have given on the headphones is something which is good, especially for your ears. The build quality is not bad at all. Again, the sound quality is not great, but the build quality is not bad on these headphones. And again, you do have a mic module as well with a button to take the call, but there is no volume control on these headphones. And then we have cable, which is a micro USB cable which can be used for data syncing and charging. And these are all the things which you get within the package of the phone. So let me just keep the packaging contents aside for a while, and we will take a closer look over the Samsung Galaxy J5 which we have with us. And this is how the phone looks like. If we take a closer look, you can see that the display is very colorful. It looks good from almost all the angles. The angles of this phone are also nice, and the overall color reproduction is also good. In terms of the pixel density, it has got a 720p display, which gives this phone pretty good pixel density as far as text is concerned, and I do not see any pixelation even if I take a closer look. And you can see it from this close, there is no pixelation which I can notice. And it has got a 5-inch display, which is good enough for your gaming needs, which is good enough for your entertainment needs as well. These days 5-inch display phone is good. We have a bezel over there which is slightly thick, but it is not bad at all. Let's take a look over the connectivity and the ports. At the bottom we can see that we have a micro USB port for data syncing and charging. We have a 3.5 audio jack. We have a primary microphone pull over there. On this side we have got the volume rocker, which is a plastic button, and this gives you good amount of feedback and a very nice tactile sound as well. At the top you can see that we have this antenna for the 4G, and it says Qualcomm 4G because we have Qualcomm chipset inside. We have got the power and sleep key on this side, which is also a plastic button finished in chrome, looks nice. We have got a 13 megapixel camera at back. We have loudspeaker over there and LED flash, and again we have 4G mentioned for both the SIM cards, so you have 4G support for both the SIM card slots on this phone. Once you remove the back cover, you can see the phone from the back side, and over here you can see that we have two SIM card slots. The first SIM card slot will take a micro SIM, the second SIM card slot will also take a micro SIM, and we have the loudspeaker over there, and the battery which is there inside is removable, and it is a 2600 milliampere battery which you get on this phone, which is again good. Again, as we tested the initial unit of the Samsung Galaxy J5, which was the testing unit, it was able to give us around 1 day battery backup, and this one should be able to give you more. Let's take a look over the front side, and on the front we can see that we have a nice metallic earpiece over there. The front LED flash, you have proximity and ambient light sensors over there, and a front camera of 5 megapixel is also there on this phone. Over here at the bottom we can see that we have a physical home button which gives you very nice tactile feedback. You have a back button and the multitasking button, and both of these buttons are colored in silver and they do not have backlit LED, and this is the kind of compromise which Samsung has made on this phone. As far as build quality and design is concerned, the design is not very different, but the build quality is good for the price. This phone is available for a price of approximately 11,000 rupees, and for that much of price you are getting a good phone in terms of the build quality. And again, in terms of the UI is responsive and smooth as far as initial testing is concerned, and we will do a full review and we will tell you more about the user interface, how it performs on this specific hardware. Let's take a look over the settings and we will find out the version of Android first of all. And the version of Android on this phone is Android 5.1.1. So the retail model of the Samsung Galaxy J5 actually has 5.1.1. Apart from this, if we take a look over some more information like storage, we have 8 GB of internal storage, and this is something which is kind of a disappointing thing because at this price point you are already getting 16 GB of internal storage on other phones, but this one gives you only 8 GB, and out of that 4.14 GB is available, and the system is taking approximately 3.35 GB, and there are some pre-installed applications which are there on this phone. Let me see whether I can uninstall those applications. First of all, we will find out the current status of the RAM, and then we will take a look whether we can actually uninstall some of the applications which are coming pre-installed on this one. So here we have the application manager, and we will find out the current status of the RAM first of all. This phone has got 1.5 GB of RAM, and out of that approximately 601 MB of RAM is free, and the device is fairly responsive and smooth when it comes to the UI. Let me just come back and take a look over the applications again and find out whether we can actually uninstall some of the applications which are coming pre-installed. And again, if we take a look over the all applications area, there is no option of uninstalling the applications which are coming pre-installed. For example, WeChat is one of the applications which is coming pre-installed. I can uninstall this one, but the Samsung related applications which are there on this phone, I cannot uninstall those applications. As far as pre-installed applications are concerned, there are some pre-installed games which are coming on this phone, and again you cannot uninstall them. You can either disable them like this and they will stop running in the background in case you tap on them accidentally. Let's take a look over the internal settings and find out whether we have tethering supported. So on this affordable Android phone, we do have support for tethering as well. You can use this device with Bluetooth tethering, USB tethering is also supported, and you can obviously create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot as well on this phone. Let's take a look at the display scenario and we will find out whether we have support for automatic display. So on this device, one thing which is kind of a disappointing thing which Samsung has done, that they have not given you any option of controlling the phone brightness in automatic way. There is no support for automatic brightness, but they have outdoor mode, in which if you enable this outdoor mode, you can actually adjust the screen settings so that they can be viewed more easily while you are using this device in outdoor, and we will do a separate video on that scenario. This is how the brightness is going to be controlled on this one. Apart from that, if we take a look over the brightness is good, especially on this device. Right now I think it is set to full, and with full brightness it is pretty visible in indoor, and if I disable the outdoor as of now and decrease the brightness, you can see the visibility is not much impacted, and for that we need to disable the indoors again, and this is how the visibility is. Again, keeping this device as maximum brightness is the key. That's how the display is visible all the time, especially even when you are using it outdoor or indoors. Let's take a look over the camera performance of the Samsung Galaxy J5 and we will find out whether this device is good in terms of taking photos in low light or you can say artificial light. Let's take a look over the camera interface first of all, and what kind of features it provides is something which we are going to tell you. This is how the camera interface looks like. I would say the camera interface is good enough, it is not bad. Let me take a photo, and I've just taken the photo, and this is how the front camera selfie look like. And I can see myself pretty clear in terms of details. Colors are also nicely produced, and the overall photo which we have just taken in this low light scenario has came out to be pretty good. It is not bad at all. I have also taken some more shots from the front camera, and this is how you can see in a well lit room. This is how the front camera selfies actually look like, and especially in room where you do not have much amount of light, this is how the front camera selfie look like. So these are the front camera selfies which I have taken in some artificial light scenario, and this is another photo in a well lit room, and over here you can see that the clarity of the text as well as the color production is very nice, especially when we had taken the photo from the rear camera, and this is another photo from the rear camera. Again, some of the photos in low light will tend to show some amount of noise, like this one. You can see there is some amount of graininess which is noise, especially in low light, which you will see. But in most of the areas, especially where you have good amount of light, you can get very good selfies. And in low light, this is how the results are going to look like. The photos may not look that sharp in terms of clarity, and in terms of colors they will be kind of okay, but not too great in terms of reproducing colors. So this is how the camera performance is going to be from this phone. Let me just come back and show you the camera interface and what kind of features it has. So over here we have the camera interface, and over here we can see that we have different kind of effects you can apply in real time. You have the option to control the timer. You can take the photo with the timer from the rear camera as well as from the front camera. Let's tap over the settings, and the picture size which is set maximum in 16:9 aspect ratio is 9.6 megapixel, and all the photos which we have just shown you, they are all 9.6 megapixel, not 13 megapixel, because 13 megapixel photos will be 4:3 in terms of the aspect ratio. You can record high definition video from the rear camera at 1080p as well as 720p. Both the resolutions are possible. Apart from this, you can also have the option of showing the grid lines, location tag. You can review pictures immediately after you take them. You can also quick launch the camera by pressing the home key twice in succession, and in order to do that you just need to press this button twice, and this will open up the camera application. As far as different kind of modes are concerned, you have an auto mode, pro mode, panorama mode is also there, content shooting mode, beauty face mode is also there, sound and shot mode is also there, and you also have sport mode. So all these modes are there, and in the pro mode you can control over the ISO, white balance, and you can also control a lot of other technical things related to the camera. As far as the hardware configuration is concerned, we have got the model number of the device, which is SM-J500F, and we have got ARM-V7 processor on this device, which is clocked at 1.2 GHz. It is Snapdragon 410 MSM 8916. We have display resolution, which is 720x1280. We have Adreno 306 GPU, which is a decent GPU for gaming, but not too great for gaming. This device is not meant for heavy gamers. In case you play heavy games which has some heavy graphics, they will basically lag on this phone. This is something which we have noticed. On the other unit which we have tested earlier, we have accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, orientation sensor. Sensors are kind of missing on this device, and this is a kind of compromise which Samsung has done. There is no magnetic field sensor, and there are some of the sensors which actually used in gaming, like gravity sensor. Those sensors are actually not there on this phone, but that does not mean that this device cannot run those games. You can play Temple Run 2 and Subway Surfer as well on this device without any issues, but heavy games are not supposed to be ran on this device because it does not have a great GPU which can handle the graphics which are there in high definition heavy games. Another attractive offer which is available on the Samsung Galaxy J5 once you get this phone out of the box, that you have 100 GB of free online storage with this device. And again, Samsung has done partnership with Microsoft in order to provide this, and you will get 100 GB of online storage free, and you can sign in with your Microsoft account and you can store your files online, and it will work not only on your phone but it will work on your PC as well. And you can always sign up for the Microsoft account in case you don't have it. Otherwise, you can sign in and claim this 100 GB of free storage, which comes for free online. Now to show you the video playback clarity, we are playing a high definition video from our channel, and the viewing angles of this display is very good, especially which we have on this phone. You can play high definition videos as well, both at 720p and 1080p as well. Both the resolution videos can be played. Let me play this one and show you the clarity of the video. So this is how the video will look like as far as viewing angles are concerned. You can see the screen from almost all the angles without any issues. Viewing angles are good. And again, in terms of colors as well, this one is slightly better than the IPS LCD displays which we have seen. The colors are slightly oversaturated, but they look good, especially on this small display screen. Let me just increase the volume to full and show you the kind of sound you can expect. So as you can see, the sound quality is great, but not too good, I would say. The sound which comes out from the loudspeaker at the back side is not very loud. It is not a very loud device in terms of the loudness of the sound you can expect. So the loudspeaker is good, but not great in terms of the volume of sound which comes out or in terms of loudness. But overall, this device is good enough for a price, especially from Samsung. Otherwise, if you compare the loudspeaker of this device with other devices in there in the market, those devices has much better loudspeaker. There are many devices which will give you better, louder sound and better quality of sound as well from the loudspeaker as compared to this one which we have here. So this is all we have as far as the quick hands-on review and the quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy J5 is concerned. In case you have any questions, queries related to Samsung Galaxy J5, please leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video, this will be helpful by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.